Hi guys, it's me again, Paulina. So I'm so happy to be back because today we're going to have a new video. I hope you like my makeup. I did it myself, so I think I'm getting better in it. Today I wanted to discuss not such a pleasant topic, but something related to my travels. Today I wanted to talk and I want to share my experience with you guys about the show in Paris called Lido. I'm not sure if many of you would be familiar with that, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of you heard about that because it's a really famous one. It's located on Champs Elysées, very close to Arc de Triomphe, like steps away, and millions of tourists, I guess, go there every day. And they have two shows, I believe. One is at 9 p.m. and then the other one is at 11 p.m. every single day. No, it's not like a Cirque du Soleil, because Cirque du Soleil, they travel around the world, and Lido is exclusively only in Paris. We went to the show. It was me and my husband. I heard that this show is so popular, so I went online and I was like, oh wow, tickets is like over $200, right? And because it's a cabaret, they're obviously offering dinner, but because I thought we're gonna be coming after the dinner to watch the show, and we only wanted to have like a dessert or just a little bit champagne. So I picked the sparkling offer, which was 91 euros. It was 2 glasses of champagne, simple champagne, nothing fancy, and it was 12 macaroons. The entire sparkling offer was 100 euros. Imagine 2 glasses of champagne, not a bottle, only 2 glasses. So our tickets was like somewhere in the middle, not so super cheap, not super expensive. So we were like in the middle. So what happened is, like, when we got there, first the maître d'hôtel, he was welcoming everybody and he was really nice to us. Now we proceeded to go to our seats. Well, my first impression was, of course, oh my god. So we got there and it was like a huge table for 6 people, and there was already 2 people sitting in front of us. So basically we were sitting right next to them, right? We were sitting right next to them, and they were sitting in the first row. So we will have to sit on the second row, basically watching through their heads the entire show. And what happened is, when the show started, right, I would have to go like follow her movement. The woman who was sitting in front of me, she will go like this. I'll have to go like this. She will go like this. You know, I'll have to go that way. She will go like this. I would have to like this, like basically blocking everything, right? I'll have to go all the way like this. So it was very inconvenient. Like my neck, the entire show, my neck was like, I got pain in my neck after like moving so much. Very, very uncomfortable to sit, and I was really unhappy. If you ever want to go to that show, if you would ever see the tickets 21st row, don't buy them. Buy the 20 row. I think the difference was like 50 euros, but I wasn't sure how it's all seated, like how it's all located. I thought it's going to be like a, you know, like a theater. Previous row is not an issue for you because you go a little higher, but it was not like that. Anyway, that was the first very much disappointment. After we got our seats, and we see that everybody's already having their orders, right? Like their dinners, their sparkling offers, blah, blah, blah. So we seated and we waited like, because we showed up like 20 minutes before the show started. So we seated, and let's say it was like 10 minutes left towards the show. Show started, no sparkling offer. 10 minutes later, we're watching the show, no sparkling offer. 15 minutes later, no sparkling offer. 20 minutes later, finally, I said to my husband, Kevin, I said, listen, I have no more patience for this. I don't want to pay for no quality of service. So I'm gonna go right now and I'm gonna deal with this. When I found the waiter, he said, oh, please don't worry, I'm gonna bring it to you right now. So, okay, I didn't make a big deal out of it. I get back to the seat. We waited for another 10 minutes and then finally sparkling offer arrived. Okay, I was working very hard on my tempo because obviously I see like that lady in front of me, she was falling asleep and she was going like this. Moving, right? Because she was falling asleep, she was going like this for a while. So on top of like really terrible service, all the waitresses and waiters who were like serving people with dinners, discriminating us, people who only got sparkling offer, because we didn't see them even once at our table through the entire show. Never even once saying like, oh guys, are you okay? Everything is okay. Do you need anything else? Even though, to be honest, we wanted to order a bottle of champagne because we finished those glasses like really quickly. And we were into another bottle of champagne and we never got a chance to order that. It was impossible. I knew if I'm gonna go second time, I'm gonna go and fight with them and ask for my money back. Anyway, but I should have done it. I should have done it. I still feel like I spent a fortune. We start seeing all those waitresses like in front of the tables of people who were having dinner. We got really disappointed because when you're sitting and seeing it and you're seeing that they don't come a little bit higher to you, that feels like a little bit of discrimination. Don't you agree? Please comment below if you would feel that way, the same way as we felt. I mean, I don't want to say anything for my husband, but that's how personally I felt. They would just not come up and they would just not serve us because we only had sparkling offer. Now when it comes to worse, you won't believe what I tell you. You won't believe it. The waitresses by the tables with dinners, on top of having huge orders on their hands with a lot of plates, and putting it on a table for each person, they will put their lights on their phones and they will go over each one explaining what the ingredients, what do they have, blah blah blah. So imagine, and then here is the scene. So they're standing basically right in front of you, plus I have this lady sitting in front of me, plus the waiter, plus his phone. I can't watch the show. I'm telling you, I couldn't watch the show. I wanted to scream and say, listen, put your phone down. You know how you go like on Broadway in New York City or like any other places? I traveled the world. I went to so many places. If there is a sign and if there is somebody tell you no phone, no recording, you don't record. And if you try to do that, they have a person in the back who will catch you right away, who will tell you, listen, one more time and you're gonna be out. When it comes to Lido, guess what? People who were sitting like right in front of us having dinners, they've been all sitting and recording. Several times I had to bother this lady who was falling asleep in front of me, telling her, listen, please tell those people, stop using your phone. When I was going for the sparkling offer and searching for it with the waiter, I told him, I said, please get somebody because we have people in front of us who is very distracting, who is doing this and who is recording the entire show. Guess what? It was a total failure. It was a total failure because nobody ever said anything to anyone. And that lady, she was not following any rules. If I would be by myself, I would leave like the next, I don't know. I would not even wait for the sparkling offer probably. I'll just go to Maître d'Hôtel and tell him, listen, I want my money back. I'm not happy. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to go back for my order. But because of my husband, I had to like force myself. You know, that was my experience. Again, it's just my own experience. It's just my own impression, my subjective impression, and I'm just sharing it with you. And I wanted to share it with Lido. Some representative emailed me, hi sir, madam, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please give us your feedback, blah blah blah. Guess what? That's exactly what I did because Obviously, after the show, we had to go to Germany, we had to go to London, we had to go to other places. I got really busy. I didn't have time to contact them, to like complain to anybody. So, but when I got the email, I replied to them right away. I told them exactly all of my points, what was happening, what was really pissing me off. I put it all in writing and I asked them, look, guys, I'm happy to pay for the quality, but when you're charging a fortune and you're not providing the service for that equal to that fortune, you have no rights to keep the entire charge. So I was like trying to, be polite and negotiate with them. The representative actually got back to me pretty quick, like maybe 2 days later. He goes like, oh, so sorry, sir, madam. No, we were not allowed to serve, blah, blah, blah. And we cannot do any refund to you and we cannot give you any discount. We're just very sorry you had to experience that. We're very sorry that you were like paying attention to all the distractions and didn't like enjoy the actual show. Can you believe it? Yeah, sure. You were not allowed to have any service except those tables who had dinners, correct? So, and our tables, because we were only having sparkling offer, there was obvious discrimination. You never know where you're gonna end up with the customer, correct? And they still refuse to give me any discount or to do any partial refund. So to be honest, I decided like this is an opportunity for me to record the video, to share my experience. I wanted to call my bank and like file dispute about all this situation. I decided to let it go. They do whatever they feel is right, and I know they're not gonna feel anything. They just don't care. They just want their money and they don't care about the service. But I am here and I'm sharing it with you guys. So you're the one who is going to decide. I'm serving people every day through my job. If they're unhappy, I have to fix it or I have to refund their money. That's the way it is. I don't understand why the management of Lido think different. I don't understand why they think they're so special that they can just do whatever. They think because they're just cool or their name is so cool that I'm just gonna go and watch it and say nothing. I want to people hear me. I want to management of Lido to hear me. I guess I'm done over here. The only things I'm going to ask you, please share this video. Please put the like if you agree, if you had the same one, because I wanted to see how many of you watched that show and what was your experience. I'm really excited to read every single comment. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.